What's going on, my Central Unit Galaxy? It's the Central Man here. So this is my predictions for NXT Stand. Sorry, I'm gonna say Stand and Deliver. So it's my predictions for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Sorry, kind of like cocked up the title of this pay per view. Yesterday I did my predictions for night one of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Now I'm doing my predictions for night two of Takeover Stand and Deliver. There's one match confirmed on the pre-show. I don't want to get to the pre-show match to predict. It's Tony Storm versus I don't know. I don't. Maybe, I think it's a wrestler, two wrestlers from NXT UK. I don't want to get into it. So you know, night two so far. There's no kickoff show match to be confirmed. That will probably be tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know why they did like two nights, man. They should have stick to the one show. It's just like it. It's just like what the reason why those takeover shows are good because they made it special. They don't have to cram. It's different than the normal main roster pay per views. Because main roster pay per views about seven, eight, nine matches on the card compared to NXT's takeover show matches. There are about five or six matches. It's usually five matches in the card. They don't cram a lot of matches on one show. They just don't put everyone in this show. Because I think today, this is today's wrestling. In main rosters WWE and now in AEW, they're trying to cram everyone, put everyone on the pay per view. It's just like it doesn't work like that. You're not gonna get. It's like a if you're audition for like a movie or a play, you're not gonna get a part. You wait your turn. You get a shot in the dark match, but on the main show, no. And I don't understand why they do that, man. It's just what it is. I think the next takeover show that'll be likely. I don't think it'll be in May. Probably in June, probably June or maybe in the summer. That will be back to normal. Be a traditional five or six match takeover show. Anyway, so I wrote down the matches for night two. Not talking about the North American Championship match. If the winner of the Gauntlet match from night one will face Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship at night two. It's gonna be. I predict it's gonna be Johnny Gargano taking on Dexter Lumis because Lumis is stalking the Wave. With that's Johnny Gargano's group with him and Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and Austin Theory. I can see the Wave getting involved. Like probably Austin Theory might get involved. We don't know. I don't see Dexter Lumis is walking out this show as the new North American champion. So anyway, so yeah, I just wrote down the four matches on the card. So we're gonna start with the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match. We got Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart taking on two members of the Wave. That is Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I don't see the Wave walking out as NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. I don't know. I'll probably give them a chance, but it's gonna be a typical pro wrestling thing. I don't know why they're doing this, man. With WWE and now main roster WWE and also with NXT doing women tag team divisions. Look at TNA; they did the Knockouts tag team division way back in 2010, or that end up it never went anywhere. It's shit. And you had to basically had Eric Young, a man winning a women's championship with ODB. It's kind of turned into a. I wish they call it a mixed tag team. I wish they do a mixed tag team championships. That'd be good, but like women's tag team championships, nah. Next thing AEW is gonna do the same shit and same Impact Wrestling. They're gonna reform the Knockouts tag team division. No, I don't want it. You don't need to they don't need more championships. NXT, you got the NXT championship, you got the NXT North American Championship, you got the NXT Women's Championship, and you got the NXT Women's, the Tag Team Championship. Like I said, you got four championships. Like I said, I'm gonna repeat it again. NXT Championship, NXT North American Championship, NXT Women's Championship, and the NXT Tag Team Championships. You don't need another Tag Team Championship, including and also the Cruiserweight Championship. We'll get to the one match later on, but you don't need another championship. So yeah, try to keep it short and simple. I'm kind of rambling. So yeah, I'm gonna say Ember Moon and Shotzi retaining the tag team belts on the show because they just won it. They defeat Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai on an episode of NXT. And by the way, the start next week, I'm going to start reviewing NXT. It's been a long time. But I think it was in January since I reviewed a episode of NXT. Anyway, so moving on to the next match. The next match, we got a ladder match. This is for, I'm guessing they're doing for two Cruiserweight Championships in NXT. You got Johnny Devine versus Santos Escobar. I think they're doing an Undisputed Cruiserweight Championship now. So this is a ladder match. I might like it, but the ship is sailed for the Cruiserweight Championship. It's very funny that the championship's been in for 5 years, really close to 5 years, and no one gives a shit. I'm sorry. No one really gives a fuck about this Cruiserweight Championship in WWE. They fucked it up. I'm planning to do a video talking about why the Cruiserweight division flopped, and it's just what it is. It's just like, no one gives a fuck here. When the start of the Cruiserweight division in 2016 and Triple H took over, same shit again. Put in NXT, the same. It's just, I don't know. It's just what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just like, I think it's at this moment of time, people, you see small guys are in the world title pictures. That's the reason why no one really gives a shit now, because like the small wrestlers are now dominating into the world title picture. I'm not going into that anti-smart mentality saying, oh, the vanilla midgets. No, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying it's just like it was good. It was new back in the day. In WCW's cruiserweight division, you had it was good. It was good, but new back in the day. But right now, it's just like it's kind of like meh. We're already seen it. So anyway, to predict, I'm gonna go with probably Santos Escobar. I can see his cronies getting involved. That's Joaquin Wild and Raul Mendoza. The next match, this is gonna be in a semi-main event match. We got Adam Cole taking on Kyle O'Reilly, the explosion of the Undisputed Era. Yeah, when Adam Cole turned his back on Kyle O'Reilly and the Undisputed Era after the end of the main event of Takeover Vengeance Day in February. That was he kicked Finn Balor in the face, kicked Kyle O'Reilly in the face. That was officially the end of Undisputed Era. I bet it was the end. It's a shame. I said to myself, why is it the end? You can still do it. You got Kyle O'Reilly, you got Adam Cole. They basically kicked it. You probably kicked Kyle O'Reilly out of the group. You can still be a trio like Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong. Unfortunately, that's not the case. They just broke up the group. I understand why they've been as a group for nearly 4 years. So I think this is likely Kyle O'Reilly's going to get the victory over Adam Cole, because I think the rumors like Adam Cole might get called up to the main roster. This is going to be a shock, because every time an NXT wrestler do well on really well in NXT, they end up getting misused on the main roster, whether they go to Raw, SmackDown. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to get into the main roster shit, but yeah, so yeah, I'll go Kyle O'Reilly again, the victory. You can tell Kyle O'Reilly's starting to be a breakout star. He's breaking away from the Undisputed Era. He's kind of break away from Adam Cole's shadow, because last summer he was in the NXT title picture. He fought Finn Balor at the, I think it was Takeover 30. No, it wasn't Takeover 30. It was Takeover 31. They had the match. Takeover 31. They had the match. And then at Takeover Vengeance Day, they had another good match. You know, you could tell he's starting to break away from the group. I think this is good. I could see him being in a probably in the North American title picture or even the NXT title picture later on in the year. You know, I don't see Adam Cole staying in NXT much longer. I could see him going to the main roster because I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna predict his main roster, uh, how he's gonna do well on the main roster, but he's just gonna be a typical like wrestler, man or woman, or tag team, do well in the NXT brand, and go when they get called up to Raw or SmackDown, they get misused. So anyway, moving on to the main event. The main event, we got Finn Balor defended the NXT Championship against Karrion Kross, formerly known as Killer Kross, from NXT. Sorry, not NXT. Impact Wrestling with Scarlett Bordeaux. They call her Scarlett instead of Scarlett Bordeaux in the corner of Karrion Kross. I like. They should have done this at Vengeance Day, but we'll go get to see Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross. You know, because Finn Balor needs to be Demon. I'm sorry. He needs to start. He needs to not be, leather jacket Finn. Because it's not working. They're doing the Club Balor thing. It's not getting over, man. He's just like boring. People like the Demon. Be the Demon. What's the fucking hold up? Because Undertaker's retired. You can use the Demon gimmick. That's marketable. That can sell a lot of merchandise. And you got Karrion Kross who's dark, and you got Finn Balor who's got the Demon. I understand why he's doing Club Balor, because Gallows and Anderson, they're no longer with WWE, they're in Impact Wrestling. They kind of missed the boat on that. So I can see Karrion Kross getting the victory because he never lost the title, because he won the title at Takeover 30 against Keith Lee. That was Keith Lee's last match in NXT before getting called up to the main roster. He injured his shoulder, and this is a redemption for Karrion Kross. I think Finn Balor's time as NXT champion is at an end. I think he won it in September. I think it was September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So he held it for like 8 months now. I think this is the time for a title change. So I'm going to go with Karrion Kross defeating Finn Balor, Demon Balor. So that's my predictions for NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 2. So it's likely where I'm from, because later on, in the early hours of Thursday morning, it'll be broadcasting Night 1, and then Friday morning, it'll be broadcasting Night 2. So I'll watch both the nights, see how the show's going to do well. Is it do well as really a part 2 show instead of a solo show. Anyway, so that's my predictions for Night 2 of NXT Stand and Deliver. Leave a thoughts, comment section below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the Central Man on YouTube. And my predictions for WrestleMania 37, that will be on that Friday and Saturday. Those predictions. Stay tuned for that. And this is Central Man officially signing out. Check you later.